I work in an office full of women, so believe me when I tell you, I know that you ladies question everything us men say and do. So today, I'm getting some answers from the guys at Sharp, one of Canada's leading men's magazines. Let's go. All right, so here I am with Jeremy Freed and Greg Hudson from Sharp Magazine. And normally these guys are giving advice to men, but today they're gonna switch it up and help me give advice to you women. I hope you're all right with that.
We love girls.
Okay, yeah, that's a good thing. Dear Wilder, from a man's perspective, what's the difference between a sexy woman and a cute woman? Which do men prefer?
To be sexy, you have to sort of be above the fray, and I think that's what can turn men off or make them feel inadequate.
You know, cute women can be all the things, aesthetically that we want from women, but when you add to that this certain extra element of sexy, like a woman who goes that extra mile and makes herself just that extra bit more quote-unquote feminine, then she starts to look a little more high maintenance, and maybe you might think that you might be hesitant to talk to this woman because maybe she's more trouble than she's worth.
There's nothing sexier than when that cute person becomes sexy. That's the end all.
That's the golden ticket.
All right, let's get to the next question. Hey Wilder, lately I've been feeling like my boyfriend isn't very interested in hanging out with my friends and only wants us to go out with his. Why do guys have a problem hanging out with their girlfriend's friends?
One of the reasons that I think men don't love hanging out with their girlfriends as friends is because their girlfriend maybe treats them a little differently, treats them kind of meaner, is more quick to make fun or tease.
My feeling is, women and men like to do different things when they hang out and talk about different things. So, if it's one guy hanging with a group of 5 girls, then it may not be as interesting conversation-wise. And it's also a question of compromise, too. I mean, as all relationships are, if he's coming and hanging out with her friends, then she needs to go hang out with his friends, an equal amount.
All right, next question says, Dear Wilder, my man of 4 years recently became good friends with a girl that we met a few months ago. Now she's become part of his group of friends, and they even have inside jokes. He insists it's innocent, but I see how flirty she is. How do I get rid of her without ruining his social life?
Everybody needs to just take a deep breath here. Let's not do something we'll regret.
First of all, I feel like we should acknowledge that women feel more threatened about emotional infidelity, whereas men feel more threatened by physical infidelity.
Yeah, and from his point of view, he may be thinking, well, she's a cool girl and I like hanging out with her, and the female friend needs to be aware of that as well and make sure that she includes the girlfriend so she doesn't feel left down.
Absolutely fair, though, for her to talk to him and say, this relationship is starting to make me feel uncomfortable. Let's talk about it.
The sort of blanket rule with these kind of relationship discussions is the I statement. Don't start with accusatory things like, you've been doing this and you want to do this and I think that you're doing this. It's like, I feel this way when you do this.
No, I really like that. You start with I and not you. I like that.
Yeah.
Greg, Jeremy, thank you so much for doing this. And if you have any more questions, feel free to tweet us and we will answer them. Promise.